The summer of 2009, I just finished directing my first play, and I loved the feeling of having control of the stories that I wanted to tell. So I decided I wanted to be a director. And I went home and I watched Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee, and I fell in love with it. And I ended up watching it every single day for the entire summer. And I decided, because of that movie, that I wanted to be a filmmaker, and I wanted to study where this filmmaker studied so that I can learn to make films like he did. And that obviously was Spike Lee, and studied at Tisch, and so that's why I'm here. Being nominated for an Oscar was a surreal experience.
My nephew.
I was with my wife and children and my crew. My film is called My Nephew Emmett, and it's a 20-minute short film about the 1955 murder of Emmett Till. Emmett Till was an African-American boy, and he was unaware of the Jim Crow laws of the South. So one day he was at a corner store with his cousins, and he whistled at a white woman named Carolyn Bryant, and he didn't know that it would end up getting him killed.
Is this the one?
I hope people will continue the conversation about justice and equality and the value of a human life. I think I've grown not only as a filmmaker, not only as a writer, director here at Tisch, but also as a man. And because I was growing and my family was growing, the types of stories that I wanted to tell started to change. I found a way to get on the list for Spike Lee's advisement session, and I showed him the script, and he's like shrinking up his face and gyrating in his seat, like kind of trying to figure out what in the world this is. And he ended up throwing the script in the trash, and he's like, you need to go figure something else out. And he challenged me to do something different and to bring something back that was better. And I did. I've made lifelong friends in the program and collaborators. And so I hope once I leave these walls, that'll continue to happen and I'll continue to grow.